It's actually pretty possible to change the base of a given logarithm to a more convenient base. In this video, we're going to be discussing how the base of logarithm can be changed to a more convenient one while solving or simplify some set of questions. Let's say we are given, let me write it out this way. Suppose log b base a equal to x. If you want to change this one to index form, I've actually done videos on the relationship between indices and logarithm. That is how index form of a statement of equations can be changed to log form. So I refer you back to one of the videos I made on theory of logarithm. So changing this to index form, this can be a raised to the power of x equal to b. That is a raised to the power of x equal to b. So if we take logs to base any letter, maybe let's say if we take log to base c of both sides, okay, taking log to base c, letter c of both sides, we're going to have something like log a raised to power x base c equal to log b base c. And then when we have this, you can actually apply one of the laws of logarithm. I've also done videos on log of logarithm, so I refer you to that video so that some kinds of fundamental understandings on how to apply laws of logarithm can be acquired. So the rule 3 of the laws of logarithm says if you have this scenario here, the power here can become the coefficient of the log itself. That's log a base c equal to log b base c. And then we're interested in making x the subject of the formula. So we can just choose to divide both sides by log a base c. So doing that, that brings us to log b base c divided by log a base c. So we have seen how the base of any given logarithm can actually be changed. That is, this is the concept of changing the base of any given logarithm. That is, if you are given log b base a, the trick is easy. Just pick this log b, the number itself, choose any convenient base, and then divide it by the log of the base itself to that convenient base you're interested in using. So the concept is pretty easy. So let's see how we can make use of this to solving some certain questions under theory of logarithm. Here we have a question here. The question asks us to evaluate without using tables or calculator. Okay, we're to evaluate log 36 base 4 multiplied by log 256 base 6. Okay, so we have different bases. So we cannot just go ahead and multiply the numbers. So we need to change the base so that the two terms we have there can have a common base. So what we do is this, and is either you change it, you use a common base of 10, or you use any of the bases we have in the question, base 4, or it can be changed to base 6. Okay, then it's always more convenient if you use a smaller base. So in this case, I'm going to leave log 36 base 4 multiplied by changing log 256 bases to base 4. It has to be the log of the number itself to base 4 divided by the log of the base, which is 6, to base 4. Remember the concept. Okay, the concept says log b base a, it is log b base c divided by log of the base itself to base c. So that's what we apply there. And then sorting out this, we can actually break down this one as over 1 here, and therefore this can be log 6 squared. That's 36 base 4 divided by 1 multiplied by, and then log 256 can actually be 4 raised to the power of 4, and that's going to be log 4 raised to the power of 4 base 4 divided by log 6 base 4. And then we can go further by writing out this as one of the laws of logarithm can be applied there. And this becomes 2 log 6 base 4 divided by 1 multiplied by this as well can be 4 log 4 base 4 divided by log 6 base 4. And then we can just go ahead and cancel out some terms here. Of course, log 6 base 4 can get rid of this. And don't forget, log of a number to it's the same number is going to give us 1. So basically what we have there is 2 over 1 and then multiplied by 4 times 1, which is 4 over 1. And basically we have 2 times 4 and our answer is going to be 8. So that is the answer when you have such question to solve. Then let's take a look at another example. And this question we have to solve log 7 base 3 divided by log 343 base 9. Okay, so solving this kind of question, in as much as they have different base, of course we need to use the same base before we can solve. So we need to change the base to one another, or we can just use a common base of 10. Okay, I'm interested in actually using a common base of 10 in this case. So this is going to be log 7 base 10 divided by the log of the base itself to that common base 10, and then divided by this one. So it's going to be log 343 base 10 divided by the log of the base, that's log 9 base 10. So you can see that all of them are having the same base, and then we can go further. This is log 7 base 10 divided by log 3 base 10. We need to change this one to multiplication, and then this one will be inverted to log 9 base 10 divided by log 343 base 10. And of course it has to go further. That's log 7 base 10, okay, divided by log 3 base 10 multiplied by log 9 can be written as log 3 square base 10 divided by this as well. 343 can be written as log 7 raised to the power of 3 base 10, and then this can as well be log 7 base 10 divided by log 3 base 10 multiplied by this can be written as 2 log 3 base 10. That's one of the laws of logarithm. And then this one is going to be 3 log 7 base 10. And of course, we can actually cross out all of this. This can get rid of this. This can get rid of this. So we have 1 over 1 here multiplied by 2 over 3. And our answer can just be 2 over 3. So that is the answer when you have to solve such question. And we can as well, okay, you remember that I just changed everything to a common base of 10, and you can as well still use any of the bases given in the question. Okay, let's see what we'll get if we use any of the given base in the question. That is, here is log 7 base 3 divided by, here is log 343 base 9. Okay, so in this case maybe we should use the smaller base. Okay, it's always more comfortable and easier if you use a smaller base. Okay, so let's go for log 7 base 3 divided by, in this case I want to change this one to base 3, so it's going to be log 343 base 3 divided by log 9 base 3. And then in this case we can write this one as over 1, and therefore we have log 7 base 3 over 1, okay, divided by, okay, or we can just change this one to multiplication. Multiply by, of course this one is going to be inverted, log 9 base 3 over log 343 base 3. Therefore here is going to be log 7 base 3 divided by 1 multiplied by, of course 9 can be written as 3 square, so it's going to be log 3 square base 3 divided by, of course this one is 7 raised to the power of 3 base 3. And therefore here is going to be log 7 base 3 over 1 multiplied by, this can be written as 2 log 3 base 3 divided by 3 log 7 base 3. And of course this log 7 base 3 can get rid of this, and then we have 1 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 3, because log 3 base 3 is going to be 1. Okay, so our answer is still 2 over 3. So you can see, is either you use a common logarithm to base 10 to change all the bases you are given in the question, or you use one of the bases you are given in the question, you're still going to obtain the same answer. If we are to solve this, okay, we'd observe that all the bases are not the same, so we need to change the base to one another. Okay, so I prefer to go for base 2 because it's the smallest there, but we can as well use base 4, we can as well use base 25, but it's easier if we use the smallest base. So in this case this one becomes log 4 base 2 probably over 1, plus changing this one to base 2, this one is going to be log 2 base 2 divided by the log of the base 4 log 4 base 2, and then minus, and then using base 2 here, this becomes log 5 base 2 divided by log 25 base 2. And then in this case we can actually interpret this one to mean log 2 squared, that's 4 base 2 divided by 1, plus here is log 2 base 2, and then log 4 as well here can be log 2 squared base 2, and then minus, this is going to be log 5 base 2 divided by log 25 can be log 5 squared base 2, and then here can be written as 2 log 2 base 2 over 1, and then plus here is log 2 base 2, and then divided by 2 log 2 base 2, and then minus, here is log 5 base 2 over 2 log 5 base 2, and then in this case log 2 base 2 is going to be 1, so here is 2 over 1 plus log 2 base 2 is 1, that's 1 over 2, okay? And then minus, here is going to be log 5 base 2, can get rid of log 5 base 2 here, so you have 1 over 2. And basically your answer is going to be 2, because plus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 is going to be 0, and 2 over 1 is 2. So your answer to that question is actually 2. So let's take a look at another example. In this case, we have to solve this. This is we have to solve log 6 base 36 plus log 27 base 3, and then minus log 3 base 9. Okay, we can just go straight and make sure that all the bases we have there is 3. So we can change this one to base 3 and change the base 9 there to base 3. So changing this to base 3, this is going to be log 6 base 3 divided by log 36 base 3 as well, then plus this one is log 27 base 3 probably over 1, minus this is going to be log 3 base 3 divided by the log of the base, log 9 base 3. And of course this can be log 6 base 3 divided by log 36 can be log 6 squared base 3, and then plus this can be log 3 cube, that's 27 base 3 probably over 1, and then minus log 3 base 3 divided by log 9 is actually going to be log 3 squared base 3, and then this can be written as log 6 base 3, okay, divided by 2 log 6 base 3. That's this log 6 squared can be written this way, and then plus this one can be written as 3 log 3 base 3 divided by 1, minus this one is log 3 base 3 divided by this one can be written as 2 log 3 base 3. And then in this case we can cut out log 6 base 3 is going to get rid of this. Don't forget log 3 base 3 is going to be 1, and therefore log 3 base 3 1, this one to 1. So basically what we have there is 1 over 2 plus 3 over 1, and then minus 1 over 2. And if you have this is 1 over 2 here, 3 over 1, 1 over 2 here, okay, plus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 is going to cancel out, and basically our answer is just going to be 3 over 1, which is going to be 3. So that is the answer to such a question. Here we have log 64 base 3 multiplied by log 243 base 8. Okay, so in this case we can just make use of the smaller base. Okay, like I said, it's more convenient if you go for the smaller base, or you just take a common logarithm of all the terms you have there, like the common logarithm of base 10. And then in this case we have log 64 base 3 multiplied by changing this one to base 3 is going to be log 243 base 3 divided by the log of the base, log 8 base 3. And then this one can be written as log 8 squared, that's 64 base 3 probably over 1 multiplied by, and then 243 can be written as log 3 raised to the power of 5 is 243 base 3 divided by log 8 base 3. And in this case we can write this one as 2 log 8 base 3 definitely over 1 multiplied by this one can be written as 5 log 3 base 3 divided by log 8 base 3. And then we can cut out, this is log 8 base 3 log 8 base 3, and don't forget log 3 base 3 is 1, and therefore what we have is 2 over 1 multiplied by 5 over 1, and of course what we just have is 2 times 5, and that's going to be 10. So that is the answer to such a question when we have to solve that kind of question. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel.